Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. So we made this yummy and super fluffy banana bread and it was so yummy. It was so delicious and I said what I'm going to share with you. Let's go into the video. So I'm going to be working with these 4 bananas. I'm going to go ahead and mash this banana using my fork till I get this very mushy consistency. I'm going to set it aside and bring in my bowl. To my clean dry bowl, I'm going to be adding 2 large eggs. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 200 grams of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and give this a good mix using my mixer. I mix this thing thoroughly for about 3 to 5 minutes. As you can see, the color is yellow, but the color is going to turn white when it is ready, and you're going to see it as the video progresses. Can you see how the color is? This is how you know, okay, that you have achieved the perfect mix that you are looking for. And I'm going to add my 170 grams of melted margarine. So because I'm working with margarine, I am not going to be adding salt because it already contains salt. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a good mix using my hand mixer for 3 minutes. Here my mix is ready, so I am going to go ahead and add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to also add my milk. So here I use 180 ml milk. So I'm also going to give this a good mix, but this time around I'm just going to mix it for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my mashed bananas. So I'm going to give this a good mix to make sure it is well combined. Then I'll add my 50 grams of baking powder. So I use baking powder. Some people do add baking soda, but I use only baking powder. So this is my 600 grams of flour, and I'm going to be adding it bit by bit. So you add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients so that you do not overpower your wet ingredients when you are making this banana bread. So I added it in bits until I was able to finish it, and this is the consistency that I got. As you can see, it is not too thick and it is also not watery. So I'm going to use the remaining melted margarine and oil my pan. I'm also going to put in my baking pepper on the pan so that I'll get my pan ready. Then I will go ahead and pour in my butter into my pan. I'm going to use my spatula to scoop all the butter that is on the bowl. You know, I don't want to miss anything. Then I'm going to do this, shake it and heat it because I want to get rid of all the bubbles. This is important so that your butter will rise. Since we are working without oven, we are going to improvise our own oven. So I'm going to use salt. Some people use sand, but I use salt. I'm going to cover it to allow it to heat up for like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to bring in my butter, and then I'm going to cover it, and I allowed it to cook for 40 minutes. After the 40 minutes, I'm going to open it. Then using my toothpick, I'm going to dip it inside the bread, and then I'm going to bring it out. If it's sticky, I will know it's not done, but if I get a clean and smooth toothpick, I will know it is done. So it is ready. I am going to cut it, but as I'm cutting it, you could feel that this cake is very moist. So let's go into our moment of truth. Ta-da! You could see how moist and fluffy this cake is. Do you see how it was my fork was able to go through without any hindrance? This cake is very moist. This cake was super delicious. Like, this cake was giving all it was supposed to give. Is a 10 over 10 over 10. Like, is 100 over 100. Stick to this my recipe, and I'm very sure you would love this outcome. So can you see how I'm breaking it, because I want you to see how moist and fluffy the inside looks. As I'm even pressing it, you could feel that this cake is very fluffy, and I know if you recreate this recipe, you will be happy that you did. Thank you for watching. Bye.